it will all make sense. But the first 30 seconds or a minute of it is inauthentic in a way. Unless I honestly tell you, hey, you guys ready? I'm going to tell you a joke. Does that make sense while I'm trying to communicate?
I've never thought about that before. Yeah, there's this kind of moment where everybody pretends like they don't know you're about to tell it. Like they kind of like there's this weird moment in the beginning.
We have to suspend disbelief or whatever it is.
Like, what's he gonna do?
We know what we're gonna do.
Juggle or or fucking, remodel the building. Like fucking.
So I don't know. I was like, how do I just make it feel like authentic or natural or whatever? And but having my dad do it, the intro was just the coolest fucking thing. And,
how many takes do you have to do with dementia? What is
so that we did he was able to knock it out, but we tell him the line right before every single time.
Yeah.
Give it up for my son Andrew. And he goes and says it, and you could really feel him. It was like really beautiful. I'll probably get emotional, but he was like he really wanted to do it,
Yeah.
And like he's like being a great father, so it's like, and he's like trying to remember it, and like. Yeah, it was just really,
That's awesome, man. It makes me sad. Not sad, but it makes me.
No, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's something that's real.
It's beautiful.
Give it
really,
up for my son.
Yes, you know what I mean.
Oh, dude, right when I saw that, because I remember seeing the video that you shared about him when you were gonna play Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
And it was like that was like something that everybody could relate to. And yeah, when I saw that, it was like, because I don't know.
He was, and I keep saying was, which is fucked up, but like he had a really shitty dad that like wasn't there for him at all, and he didn't have me until like late, but he never said this, but like he made a decision that he was not gonna let that happen again. And he was just there for everything, like I don't know what it's like to not have a dad there for everything.
Wow.
Which is an amazing privilege, don't get me wrong, but like it was just so important to him to like, let's go throw a base, let's play some basketball, like whatever you want. I need help with homework, like whatever it is. And I, he has his dementia. I feel like every time I see him, I just like, I just hope he knows that he was incredible, and like that I'm nowhere close to where I am without that.
Right.
Like all my confidence comes from him.
Wow.
Like every bit of like self-belief, like anything is just, there's this guy who believes in.
Yeah, is there a part of you like, so as dementia, I guess someone's like, so who someone is starts to kind of disappear a little bit?
Yeah.
Is that a fair way to say it or not?
I would say like your short-term memory goes away. So I guess memory is broken up into long-term memory and short-term. And for something to get into long-term, it just needs to be repeated. So he has his long-term memory. He like knows the map of New York. He can like go around the city, but he might forget like what he's going to do.
Right.
But he knows how to get home.
Yeah.
But if we took him to Florida, he wouldn't really know how to get around.
Right.
And then short-term, it's like he doesn't really know. He'll have a conversation with you, and then he'll kind of forget. He'll bring it back up. He has like a few things that he'll like talk about. But I will say that like, the concern is when this happens is that like something underneath it is bitter and angry, and like he just becomes this like resentful human being. But he's pure, man. Like he's just a pure, like loving, good soul. So he gets to find out every time I see him that he has a granddaughter. Yeah. And like that's pretty awesome. Like cool. like so there's if there's a little positive perspective that all you can do is change perspective on shit. So like I can tell him every single time. It's like, yeah, I got a toy. He's like, what? Oh my god, what's that like? And like, so that's cool to tell him. Yeah,
that's
cool.
Got to be super cool.
Yeah, it is.
Is there any fear that like as a part of him like that the part of him inside that will forget that you care about him? Is that like does it make any sense? Kind of.
The fear is that I haven't communicated to him enough how incredible a job he did, and I don't even know if that's important to him.
Right, because it's important for you to know it.
Yeah, like it's important to me that he knows that he's the GOAT, and like he might not. Like it's so interesting. Like it's. Yeah, it's just so interesting. Yeah, it's like you just want them to know.
Yeah.
But then I realized now after having a kid, like before I had a kid, I thought he was doing everything just for me. Like he was doing things that he might not actually want to do, but he's like, I'm gonna be there for my kid. And now that I have a kid, you get so much joy.
Oh, you realize? Oh, he was.
Bro, it's this beautiful relationship where like you can selfishly be a good dad. Like taking my kid to the Museum of Natural History the other day was more fun for me than her.
Yeah.
Watching her look at a woolly mammoth you know, like, and just have her fucking mind blown, you know. She's looking at this, she's looking back at me, she's like, what the fuck is this? Like, and it was just, and I'm like, we gotta go to the museum every week, like, whatever. There is this beautiful, where like, your selfishness benefits your kid. If you have a healthy relationship. I know there is like unhealthy shit
right
too. But
I think I see what you're saying. So then it's like, now it's like, there's no way he couldn't ever know how much I care about him, because it almost doesn't even matter, because he cares about me so much. As a dad, you care about your kids so much that as long as they're okay, then everything else is it.
You would hope.
Like, is that kind of what you're saying a little bit?
Yeah, you would hope. I mean, again.
Right, I know there's a lot of instances it's not the case.
Yeah, but I would just. Yeah, I would hope. I hope that's the case. Like, he battled with depression a lot. You know, like my family's got a lot of mental illness in it, right?
Oh yeah.
So like, so he battled with depression a lot, and so it's just, you know, like, you don't know what to do when you're a kid about that. Like, I used to take him to Comedy Cellar before I ever did comedy. I was like, I thought that like, if you laugh, you're not depressed. Like, that's how I thought it worked. So I'd take my depressed ass dad to the Comedy Cellar. Little did I know, he's just listening to depressed comedians. He's probably getting more depressed. Like, he's struggling with his life. He gotta listen to these sad ass comedians on stage talking about how shitty their lives are. He's like, this kid is gonna kill me.
But hey, if it makes his son happy, he's thinking.
He's doing it for me. He's doing it for me. Damn near almost killed himself. Half the comedians.
You're doing it for him, and he's doing it for you. That's fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, he's fucking sitting there. He's fucking just rubbing over,
drinking a Poland Spring, just looking for the vein. So. But yeah, it's just,
dude, what
you don't
a
know.
fascinating thing that he's doing it. What a unique way to think of a crossroads of a father and son, that he's doing it for me and I'm doing it for him.
Yeah.
That's kind of fascinating.
You don't know, like, you just don't know how it works when you're younger. Like, you don't even know like the effects of depression or these types of things. You know?
Especially in his era, like 20 years ago, you had no idea. Even 30 years ago, you had no idea. You're just like, oh, Rodney likes to fucking sit in the car by himself. My dad would go sit in the car by himself for a couple hours. And my mom would go, get out of here. Yeah. Like, he wants to be out there, sitting out there by himself. The men in our town used to park their trucks behind the Winn-Dixie high back there. Yeah. You'd see him just, you know, you see a guy open his car doors and a bunch of tears fall out and then close it back. Like, it was fucking.
There is bravery to that, though. That's the thing that, like, I think we look back at that generation who was really trying to figure out how to deal with their mental health, and they stiff upper lipped it. And I think a lot of times we go, oh, they just ignored the problems. It's like, no, you can't ignore depression. It's not something you could ignore. You know what I mean? It's there. And what they did is they said, you know what? I'm going to go to my fucking car, and I'm going to cry, and I'm going to get back, and I'm going to be a dad, I'm going to be a husband, and I'm going to take care of his family. And it's like...
And I'm going to get my fucking son a Pistons jersey.
Exactly.
We're going to figure this shit out.
And you're not even a Pistons fan. Like, that's depressing, too. You wanted so badly for this kid to be a Knicks fan. This motherfucker likes the team in
In a lame beer jersey.
Yeah, it's...
I'm glad you're getting to have all that, dude. That's super cool.
Yeah, it is really cool, man. It is really cool.
You know, we read for different financial advertisements on this podcast, and I want to iterate one that I think has become my favorite. It's called Acorns. I love it. It's just a simple tool for helping you learn to save, and it starts to give you different ways to look at money and feel about money. Today's episode is sponsored by Acorns. Acorns is a financial wellness app that helps you take control of your money with simple tools that make it easy to start saving and investing for your future. You don't need to be an expert. Acorns will recommend a diversified portfolio that matches you and your money goals. You don't need to be rich. Acorns lets you get started with the spare money you've got right now, even if all you've got is spare change. I have Acorns set up for my niece and nephews, and I find it charming and engaging the way that they're able to start to see how savings works. If you're ready to take control of your money, sign up now and join the over 14 million all-time customers who have already saved and invested over $25 billion with Acorns. Head to acorns.com/Theo, THEO, or download the Acorns app to get started. Paid non-client endorsement. Compensation provided. Incentive to positively promote Acorns. Tier 1 compensation provided. Investing involves risk. Acorns Advisors LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. You can view important disclosures at acorns.com/THEO. Today's episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. Mental wellness, staying healthy in your head. We're at a time, I think, in existence where we get rattled easier. There's too much information. There's not enough relationship with ourselves. I'm not trying to preach at you. I'm just talking about me, really, to be honest with you. And BetterHelp is there. If you need therapy, if you want to give therapy a try, you don't want to go to the therapist in your town, everyone will know. You're worried about walking into a mental health building, it feels scary, uncomfortable. BetterHelp is a great way to try therapy wherever you are. It's convenient too. Yep. You can join a session with the click of a button, helping you fit therapy into your busy life, plus switch therapists at any time. And this month, BetterHelp is giving you the biggest discount on starting therapy that I've ever offered on this show, with 90% off your first week. Guys, don't miss this. Your well-being is worth it. For a limited time, visit betterhelp.com/Theo to get 90% off your first week. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/THEO. It is to add another universe to your life. Does it make you look at your wife different? Does a girlfriend or a wife become different once they're a mother? Does something like, or what's that kind of like?
100%.
Yeah.
You also you realize, here's something I realize is I would always call my wife when I know that the baby's waking up from a nap. Let's say I'm at the studio or something like that, and I call and and she knows I'm calling to see Shiloh, right? And once I called my wife, and then she was coming back from a workout class or something, and she was like, "Oh, I'm not home yet, so I'm not with Shiloh," and my heart sunk because I was like, "Oh fuck." You don't even take that call for you anymore. So in my effort, to just connect with my daughter in every possible way I can, I am forgetting about connecting with my wife sometimes. And your wife doesn't want to be angry at you for that, because she's like, thank God I have a dad who's so committed and just in love with your kid. But you can't forget about them. Right? So it's this constant adjustment. You go, okay, all right, I got to put...
hey, Shiloh, is your mom home? That kind of thing.
I got to call Shiloh.
Yeah.
I gotta go in the nanny.
Yeah.
I gotta call.
I got 2 phones. Yeah, you gotta put some Kevin Gates in the freaking when they're nursing, dude. And Shiloh has
the most
phone.
Interesting man in America. He's spinning Kevin Gates.
Shiloh has a little phone. She's like, "Hey, mom's ready." Oh, you don't want to talk to me? Yeah,
she gives me attitude.
No, you can't win.
You just want to talk to this old bitch. Yeah. So yeah, you got to do that, man.
Oh damn, dude. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
Wow, dude, what a neat journey. And I was just impressed in your special. You're just going. It's when I first watched you, were such a power. I remember the first time I ever saw you at the Black Baby, or what's it called, the one that's next door to the Comedy Store?
Fat Black Pussycat.
Fat Black Pussycat,
yeah.
Right? And
Village Underground, maybe that one.
Yeah, it was one that kind of has the tears in it. A little bit.
Yeah. Village Underground, yeah.
But dude, I was I'd never seen. I was oh my god! And I had to go up after you, dude, and it was so fucking scary. And I was
I'm sure you killed that shit.
I did okay, but dude, then this is so much, and that was great. But that was just that was probably 10 years ago too.
Yeah.
But then, this was just so taking me through this story and the journey, and it was, I don't know, it was cool to see. It felt grown up a little bit.
Yeah, it's just different. I never been personal in my comedy. I didn't even think my life was interesting. So I was I thought my opinions on shit were more interesting than my life. So I was I don't need to tell you about what's going on. And then this thing happened where, we couldn't get pregnant, and it was because of me. My sperm sucked.
No way.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So my sperm...
What happens? You take them
I'm
into
the face of shitty sperm, bro.
Oh.
You felt bad for a second. You're like, hold on.